Hello. And this is going to be another video going on about what I think Valve is making. And again, I made like I think 5 or 6 videos on this topic alone. And what mine that is rambling. Um, but my like theories and shit that I'm making are just my own stupid shit. But again, what I think Valve is making is not a Half-Life game at all. Um, with all the new codes and stuff people are finding, and Deadlock and Dota 2 and all that, I like NPCs driving you, or you're in a vehicle, or a save state, or anything or gives, like all that stuff, or weather conditions, or space, or whatever. I just find it really, really stupid that you know, we have to say, "Oh, this is gonna be in a new Half-Life game." No, it's not. It's not Half-Life at all. Um, anyway, I said this a few times, like maybe 2, 3, or so times, about what game it will be. And with all the stuff in the code, I like to think that all that stuff is basically just either a top-down shooter, maybe, who knows, or an RTS game. Um, sure, you'd be saying, well, why would it be like a safe state in those games? Um, well, if it's a top-down shooter, then a safe state would make sense depending on what game it is. And sure, most RTS games don't have a safe state, but you could make a save state in those games, I think. I haven't played a lot of RTS games, but um, most of those games don't really have you're in a game, you can save, but the reason why I think that is that, like, all the stuff that is going on. Sure, people are like, oh, it's Half-Life related. It's, like this. It would be more fucking funny if it's not Half-Life at all, but Left 4 Dead. That would be fucking funny as shit if it was like a Left 4 Dead free. That would be really fucking funny. Who knows? Maybe it could be another Portal game, but you don't really see Jibs. Jibs? What did I say to him? Gibbs or whatever. Whatever. Body parts flying off in Portal. And you don't really hear, the survivors don't really drive cars, but I believe back then the old leaks of Left 4 Dead Free it was supposed to be a open world game or whatever, and you know stuff like that. So if the NPCs are driving you around in a Left 4 Dead Free style game, if it is that type of game, then that's kind of cool. Um, but who knows at this point? But all the signs are pointing to that it might be either Left 4 Dead Free. That would be interesting. Again, I'm not an insider. I don't look at the leaks. I don't look at the code and go, "Ooh, look at this string of stuff. It's something new." No. Um, I just watch a lot of YouTube videos and all that, and mostly Tyler McVicker videos again. But like all the stuff he's talking about, I don't go into my mind going, "Ooh, it could be something completely different." That's just my opinion. But he's talking about like, oh, it's gonna be like a Half-Life game or something and all that. Um, I don't think it's gonna be Half-Life at all. That's why I think HLX is dead, especially with the TF2 stuff or whatever. Not TF2, but the TF file. I guess I'm doing a lot of air quotes today, but whatever. Who cares? But all that stuff that he's talking about in his videos. Again, I'm not a journalist. I don't really care. I just want to you know, I just want to prove him wrong. That's the one thing I want to do. It'd be funny, but if I'm wrong, hey, who cares, right? Um, I just make these videos kind of just to like get stuff off my chest of like, what I think something might be. You know, that's all these videos are just like I'm just fucking tired of like the speculations of new game this, new game that. I'm like, I don't care. It could be something completely different. It could be, again, like I've been saying, it could be a Portal game. It could be a Left 4 Dead game. It could be a top-down shooter like Alien the Swarm. It could be a fucking RTS game. Who knows? Hell, Valve could actually do something completely out of left fucking field and make a fucking RPG game. I don't know why they would do that. It'd probably be something stupid like Dota, but, you know, I'm not a Dota fan. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about half the time. But, like, all these videos about people saying, oh, the new Half-Life game. Oh, it's going to be announced this summer, or, it's going to be announced today or tomorrow or whatever. Like, no. No, it's not. Like, if Valve was gonna announce that, oh hey, we're developing a Half-Life game, they're not gonna say that shit. Nobody's gonna find that stuff. If they're gonna announce it, it's gonna be something like either on Blue Sky or Twitter or a fucking trailer on Steam or like a Steam page when they announce that shit. They're not gonna fucking like just outright tell people, oh yeah, we're making a new Half-Life game, by the way. You know, pretty cool shit. But again, they're a company. Who cares? They do what they want. I think most of it is either going to be used for Deadlock or something. Sure, you might be like, oh well, there's no vehicles in Deadlock. I don't know. They can make game modes for that game. Sure, it's like a fucking third person a mobile game or whatever, and it's very cartoony style. But you know that doesn't stop them from doing stuff with it. And you know what? They can make a completely different game based off that world if they want. I don't know. I'm not a developer. I'm not a journalist. I don't look into the codes of these updates. I don't data mine this stuff. I just watch the fucking YouTube videos and I want to share my fucking opinion about I think something might be. And that's why I think that HLX is not a Half-Life game at all. All these people saying that Half-Life this or Half-Life that. It's not. That pipe dream is gone. We're fucking, sure, whatever. If they end up doing making Half-Life free and, actually giving us an actual ending to that series, that'd be fine and dandy with me. But that's like asking for another fucking TF2 update. It's not happening anytime soon. But you got people like Tyler McVicker saying, "Oh yeah, they're almost done with the development of this new game." I don't know how Valve works all that much. I'm not an employee there, so I don't really know. But just don't expect anything from them. I take all this shit with a grain of fucking salt. All this speculation stuff. I don't believe any of that shit. I just think it's stupid. But that's just me. I could be wrong. I love to be wrong, but who knows? I could be right. That would be really fucking funny. Actually, funny enough, I did make a video based on like because all the speculation was saying that all of this stuff is like gonna be announced on summer or whatever. I'm probably still might release those videos, maybe not. I don't know. It depends. Um, I might just put them out there for archival reasons, but that'd be like months and months or years or whatever when I feel like putting them out. But you know, who knows? I might just make a complete utter archival fucking whatever. But anyway, enough of my shit. I'm just gonna end the video here, and you know, this is my 2 cents of what I think that it might be. It's not gonna be a Half-Life game. It's gonna be something completely original. or something out of fucking left field. Who knows? Optimistic is what you need to think about. And plus, all the other theories about like numbers, like the 197 or whatever it is, people really need to fucking keep that shit chilled, you know? Like, that's so stupid. That's like the only reason why I think it's a Half Life game, because all these dumbass Fury videos coming out. Yeah, really gotta think about it for a bit, you know? Can't just throw out a video and go, ooh, Half Life. Ooh, you know? No, it's nothing. Bye.